Hey Talking fam, and welcome to another Talking Sports video. And today I'm shaking it up a little bit. I'm going to be doing fantasy sports today, where we'll be doing over the top 10 quarterback fantasies players. Going by points per reception, which basically means that every time a player gets a reception, they get a point. And I'm pretty sure that's the same for the quarterbacks too. Every time they get a completion, they get a point. Every time they get a touchdown, they get a couple points. Every time they get an interception, they lose like 3 or something. But it goes on and on for PPR. But this is based on the ESPN Fantasy rankings, which I do Fantasy League in that. But let's take a look at the top 10 quarterback fantasy players in the NFL. Please like and subscribe down below. I would really appreciate it. And let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so at number 1, this is not Patrick Mahomes, not Tom Brady. It is going to be Josh Allen. And Josh Allen is a very good quarterback, I think, in the NFL. Last season, he had about 402 points. And he had a little bit more than that in the completion wise, but he had some interceptions in there, and he also fumbled the ball probably a couple times. I mean, it just adds up when you think about it. He has about 402 points total in 2021. Moving on at number 2, we have quarterback Patrick Mahomes from the Kansas City Chiefs. And in 2021, he had 361 points, where he did fairly good. 361 points is good. So, moving on at number 3, we have the Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert, in 2021, he had 380 points in his second season in the NFL, and that is fairly good. 380 for his second ever season in the league. Yes, take that. Moving on at number 4, we have the Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson, and he only had 239 points, and I believe this. Lamar Jackson last season, he was more running than passing, and he's not a very good passer in my book. He's more of a better runner. The thing, they need to move him to running back, guys. I mean, moving on at number 5, we have the newly extended quarterback Kyler Murray. And Kyler Murray, in 2021, he had 300 points. That's a little bit better than Lamar Jackson, but worse than the top 3. Kyler Murray needs to step it up this year. Now up at number 6, we have the Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts. And Hurts last season with 312 points. Hurts did good. He led the rebuilding Eagles to the playoffs. They happened to be playing the Buccaneers, so it was a guaranteed loss. But he made it to the playoffs, which is very good for the Eagles in a rebuild. Moving on at number 7, we have the Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow, and they made the Super Bowl last year. They are good. Joe Burrow is a very good quarterback. I think he deserves to be higher up there. He had 314 points in 2021. So I think he deserves to have a better higher up than Lamar Jackson. At number 8, we have the Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady. And last season, he was one of the better quarterbacks in the league. I think last year he was about second in the league with 374 points. Third in the league in points with 374. And I think I had him last year on my fantasy team. Tom Brady is just a beast, guys. Tom Brady is very good. At number 9, we have the Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott. And last year he had 320. And Dak Prescott came back from injury in 2020, so he did really good, I think, in his return. And now, finally, at number 10, we have recently traded Denver Broncos quarterback Russell Wilson in Seattle last year. he was injured a lot of the season, so he didn't do so good. He only had 242 points total, but I mean that's better than Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson played all but 14, while Russell Wilson probably played a little bit less than that, and he still got more. So that is going to be the top 10 quarterback fantasy according to PPR. And my next video on this ball will probably be the running backs channel. So if please like and subscribe down below. I would really appreciate it. And thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video, and peace.